Good morning, everyone. I'll be right there. I have to set up so we don't get trolls. Oh, yay, right? Hoping it comes up here. Okay. Um, Here. And then I have to do over here. My computer's like lagging. I don't know what's going on. It's lagging. Who's here? Hi, Charlotte. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Glad to have you here. How you doing? How's your day going? Okay. Today today is Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. Okay. And it's UFO Day. So I'm debating on whether I want to do my hexies or work on the January I think I'll work on the January thing for a while and end it with my hexies. Okay, the January still sampler box was hot cross buns. So I have all these individual things to do. I have to do these oblong and these what do you call them? Oblong and triangles. Okay, I got some of them done already. Got these. You're working? I'm sorry, Charlotte. And the triangles. Okay. I got a whole bunch more here to do. So keep me busy. Find my thread. Here it is. So that. Okay, now I need to get my needle minder. I've got needles stuck in threads all over the place. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, my needle minder. This one here I think is really cute. Lori Holt bee in my bonnet. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna work on one of these uh uh wait, what's it called? Elongated. Um, along I can't even say it. Elongated. I think that's what the name is. So I'm gonna be working on that. And yeah, there's the needle. Grab some thread here. Definitely have to put on my glasses. All right. I would like to think that I could see without my glasses, but I mean, I can. I just can't see small, small areas, small things. Right. So, okay, let me get my glasses on. Okay. And where did I put my needle? Oh, it's stuck inside the. All right. Let's see. Now, this is one of those gold needles, and the eye of it is so small. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to get my other glasses. I was hoping to get by on these, but doesn't look like I'm going to. Okay, now you look at this teeny tiny Dave. Dave, there we go. Dave, oh, can I have some napkins? Okay, I have a tail going here, which is what I need. All right. So, hi, Cheryl. How are you? I found out this morning that my brother died. Um, my older brother, kind of a shock, but it shouldn't be knowing the lifestyle that he lived. But nonetheless, it's still a shock. Um, so my sister and my little brother are all going to go to California. Thank you. And take care of everything. My son's the one that found him. So Carol says, I'm sewing on a graduation quilt gift. String piece blocks 20 are done and doing the sashing and cornerstone. Nice. Sounds like fun. Okay, so now fold this over, little piece over. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. He was 68, would have been 69 in May. Yeah, if he was the first one of the cousins and everything, my family, my kids, and all that to go. So my son found him slumped over on the couch. I was talking to my son this morning, and my sister, and my uncle, and my cousin. What a way to bring a family together, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Cheryl. He was the oldest of all the cousins and stuff, so he was the firstborn. So now he's up there with mom and my aunts up in heaven. So yeah, I'm working on my elongated. I'll show you guys. That might be too far. All right, so for those of you that don't know what an elongated is, what does that mean? Okay. All right, so let me turn this down. Being on the phone. Okay, this is an elongated, um, this piece right here. Okay, or actually, this is what they look like. They got one, two, three, four, five, six, two right here, and then the two on the corner. So they got six sides to them. Okay. And I've done several of those already. And then I also have the triangles over here. We all know what a triangle looks like. They don't look as neat as the other ones, but I'm learning on the triangles. It's a little bit trickier than these. These I find better because they're bigger, and the triangles, not so much, right? So what I'm trying to do is just sew these. Hi, Gladys. Welcome. Are you dealing with Gordo again? Okay. So I don't know if you're supposed to sew the edges on these things or not, but I'm doing it anyways. I don't know, so I'm gonna go ahead and sew because I don't know. Better to be safe than sorry, right? That's what I always say. This is a pattern. It's called hot cross buns, and thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. In case you didn't hear, Gladys, my brother died. My one that's older than me, but only by a couple of years. So, okay, let's, I think I went too far. Yeah, I have to do it again. No biggie. Okay, the fabric is folding over really nicely on these corners over here. Can, Okay, Charlotte, enjoy your day. Enjoy. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you very, very much. Okay, I'm gonna try to fold. What I do is I do some of these, and then when I have to iron out, I'll iron them down so they stay much flatter, um, than what they are right here. They stay much better. That's what I like to say, flatter and better. There we go. Better and flatter. So I got to keep going like this. Okay, now get over here, get this edge. Okay, I don't want to take it out, the pin out yet, because I want to make sure that it's going to stay. Okay, then I'll take out the pin. As long as the pin's not jabbing me, I'm good to go, right? When it starts jabbing me, it's when it starts hurting. So, Okay, go like this. I can tell the ones that I've ironed already. You can tell by looking at it how much flatter and nicer it looks. So, and I've never done these before. Um, this, I guess, would be English paper piecing. Hi, Loretta. Hello, hello. How are you? Hope all's well. Welcome. Susan took Bobby to the eye doctor, so she'll be here as soon as she gets done with that. I thought about canceling the show for today, but for what reason, right? I mean, there's nothing I can do right now. So I already made my phone calls, so they all know. So I'm here. I think I'm still in a state of shock. Good. Still cutting scraps up. Sorry, Kathy. Hi, Gladys, says Loretta. Thank you, Loretta. Thank you. I needed to keep my hands busy anyways, doing something, right? Okay. Took the pins out of this here pin cushion, so that's where I'm going to put them back, right? Okay, what keeps getting, I don't remember this happening before. Go ahead and do that again. And somewhere there's a knot. Okay, I'll continue on now. Loretta said hi to Cheryl. I'm just having a ah, hard time with this one. I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to take the pen out, put it back in here. All right, keep on going down here. I think on my next group, they say to cut the scraps a quarter of an inch away from what the area you're going to be working on. But I think a quarter of an inch is too small. So, because I'm having issues with it. So when I go to do it again, cut the fabric, I'm going to do it. I'll put it in the middle and then I'll cut around that and see, you know, how that's going to work. Cheryl, one of the channels I watch on YouTube, the lady says that when things are weighing heavy on your mind, it's good to get out of your head and into your hands. And that's what you are doing, Kathy. Thank you. That's, thank you. Yes. I mean, my sister just saw him. I just remember I told you guys that she went on vacation. She just saw him. Now, my son found him. Okay. Michael found him. Um, so Michael, and my little brother will all go to his house and go through all his things. Maybe have a yard sale. I don't know. But thank you, ladies, so much for the prayers and the kind words. Thank you. Telling you guys, I should have just stuck with the Hexies, huh? This does not want to work for me right now. No, it does not. These gold needles, they're really nice. They're sharp. They're very nice needles. I recommend them. They're gold plated. That's why I'm saying gold. I've never had any that's like this before. And so, okay, and I'm going to end it here. Maybe see if I can grab both pieces. There we go. Because I'm going to end it in a loop and a knot so it doesn't come out. Oh, not too bad. I thought it was going to turn out a lot worse, huh? Okay, there's that one. And now let's do a triangle. Not that I want to do a triangle, but triangles are hard. And I don't know why I have issues when it comes to turning the corner on the triangle. I don't know what's going on, but I do. And let's nope. Oh, I can't do it unless I do a knot. So got to get that knot in there somehow. There we go. I think I got one. Yeah. Okay, I got one. All right, now look for a triangle. Here we go. All right. So the beginning of it is cool. I can get that. But then as I go down, and I fold it, that's when I start having issues. But the very beginning of it is not a problem. I just fold it down and over. Oh, did I pull the thread out? Oh, I did. Morning, Susan. Getting ready for the day of checking quilts in the quilt show that opens tomorrow. Sounds like fun. My brother passed away, Susan. Don't want to take, I guess I have to. These are just so small that I can't really see the. Okay. Got it a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I've got it. So there we go. Okay. Gladys says, hi, Susan. Cheryl said, hi, Susan. And Susan said, oh, no, Kathy. So very sorry. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Susan said, hi, Gladys and Cheryl. Okay, we're okay. Just poke myself. So you guys are having a quilt show at where you live? That'd be fun. Actually, I've never been to any of those, but it would be fun, I think. Okay, I'll tell you, this thread's not going to last all the way through the triangle. It was kind of a small piece to begin with, and okay, so right here, when I have to turn it over, is where I start. Been doing it like this. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. And I catch pieces like up like, wait, yeah, I do pieces up like this. Wait a minute, wait. That, yeah. Okay. Susan, yes, at the county fairgrounds. Fun. And Cheryl, how big is your family? How many brothers? Um, my family I have one sister and I had two brothers. Now I only have my little brother. So we had four. There were four of us, kids growing up. He was my older brother. And he was actually firstborn on either side of the families. The first cousin, firstborn, first grandson, child, all that until I came along. So So that leaves us three. We're still here. That makes me the oldest now. I was a middle child for the longest time, and then my little brother came along, but it's okay. That's pretty good. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Sure, goes through both. Yep. So I'm up here in Washington with my sister, and my brother lived in California. Hi, Valerie. How are you doing? Well, okay. I'm trying to. Maybe this thread's going further than I thought it was. How you been, hon? I haven't seen you for a while. Okay. This cardboard or whatever you want to call it, these templates are not very, they're kind of flimsy. So I'm trying to keep it all lined up. Easier said than done, right? Okay, so Gladys and Cheryl both said hi to Valerie. Valerie's a very busy lady, like I used to be many years ago. Whoa. Valerie said hi to Cheryl. Okay, I can do one more before I have to do another fold. Excuse me. And my throat's been bothering me a little bit. I don't know if it's the weather or we have been having a lot of winds. That'll do it. Come on. Uh-oh. Came out. Well, we knew that was going to happen, right? Let me do another one. That piece looks pretty good. So far, so good. Valerie, now that I have all the live classes that I need for my license, I can quilt, do yard work, and go bird watching. And of course, be with you more, Kathy. Oh, thank you, Valerie. I've missed you so much. I'm so glad that everything's taken care of for you. Okay, one of my pins here is coming out. What's going on? Okay. Now, before I do anything, I know I have to switch glasses, right? So, do that right quick. Sounds like they're out here cutting trees. That's what it sounds like. Okay, and tie a knot. Now, in cross stitching, I don't tie a knot. Okay, I just hold it with my finger. But here I find it easier to tie the knots. Okay, get over here with the trash can. All right, now where was I? Here. Okay. See, it's kind of easy to get back in the groove and find where you left off, right? So I'm going to pull that over here. It doesn't really matter what the back of these look like. What matters is what the front of them are going to look like when you get to it, right? So I'm going to go as far as I can, come back up like this, and and go up like this. Okay. Now I want to do a couple of knots here because look at that, I already got it. Okay, let's pull it through. Okay, hold up. This one little tiny piece right here may or may not. Trying to go through it. Nope. Okay, it's not going to let me still. What do I want to do? I want to cut. It right here. Okay, now back to the holding it very gently. Okay, very gingerly. I try to do a couple of the stitches right here because I want to keep it in the so it doesn't come off or break apart or whatever. So I do a couple of them right here. Okay. It'd be so small, you know. Okay. Now continuing on, I'm going to take this out. I don't need it. Fold this over. Continuing on. Okay, sometimes there's pieces that I'm going to have to take care of, but not right this second. I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. I'll worry about it when I get done and I go back and I have to cut it, right? Okay, so far, why do I keep getting knots? Another one right here. Okay, I got that one. The second one. Jeez. GGG's. Okay, now, okay, let's come up. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do another loop or hoop or whatever you want to call it. So that it stays. Not a problem. There we go. Tell you guys I should have stuck with those hexies, huh? I don't need this up here. Okay, that's going to bug me because I couldn't get it. So let's do it like this. Without, there we go. What a mess that corner is, huh? Okay, one more. Then I can take care of the other part of the corner up here. Fold that over, right? Okay. And bring it. What's happening? Okay, okay, one more time. Because what I want to do is I want to end it here. Okay. So if you turn it over, it looks pretty good, but there are a couple of places that I need to take care of. Okay, then we just go through and it's not the best triangle, but it'll be ironed down. So that's why I say I have problems with triangles, right? Now do you believe me? Oh my goodness. Okay, so now this one's put on the wrong way, but all right, find a pretty oblong here. Now let's see this triangle. Where's all the oblong ones? They're all triangles. What the heck? There we go. How about this one? Get how pretty. I like. Susan says hi to Valerie. Okay, so fold it down like this. Finger, finger press it up against the edge of the oblong. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring it up. And this piece right here is the piece that I'm going to use to make it. I'll try to make it stay. I don't know if it will, but I'm certainly going to try. Okay, up. Bring it through. Do it again. Okay, now it's. I took care. I don't know if you guys can see it. See it right here in the corner, the white. Okay, so hopefully it'll stay. And like I said, these are a lot easier than the triangles are. I can't begin to tell you. Okay. Uh-oh, I just pulled it out. What? Okay. Fold it down, bring it up and through. Now, when you first start it, you have to do the same spot twice because you want to get, oops, you want to make sure that it's secure. Okay. So, all right. Now, maybe after this, I'll do my axes. I've got so many UFOs, you know. I'm gonna guess close to 100, maybe more. No exaggeration. I got a ton of them. See, that should not have come apart. What? And so, what my gosh. Man, this one's not working out too good for me, is it? Star. I can always fix that when I get over to the corner again. But why is it folded right here? No idea what happened here. None. None, 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 none. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to my X's. It's apparent to me. Hot cross buns over here don't want to work. So, okay. It is okay. Here, pick up the pieces. Funny how I have more triangles than I do anything else. My needle goes here. Okay, am I missing anything? Nope. Easy cleanup. That's for sure. Okay, now I'm gonna get my hexies. Put this on. Susan, am sewing on label on my all-in bloom wall quilt. Then put my shoes on, take the quilt to the car, have lunch, and head out. There you go, Susan. You got your whole day completely planned out, right? I don't. After this, It's a beautiful day. I would like to go for a walk. I don't think that's gonna- Well, you do have fun at your quilt show, okay? Here's the needle. I put it way down in there. And say, help, I need my needle, help. Okay, set that aside. The eye of this needle is, you're welcome, Susan. The eye of this needle is a little bit easier to see. Let me see. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to make a tail here too. Okay. All right. So where's the end of this? Well, easy peasy. All right. Now grab one of these. Fold it over. Just like the other ones I was working on, but this one's a lot easier. Okay, get my needle. I did the knots right there. So I know where it's at. Okay, I always fold the next part over so that they kind of stay okay with each other. And I do these twice because I want them to stay in place. So I do those twice right there. Okay, then I'm coming back up over here, like so. Okay, and I'm going to bring it through the hoop. You don't have to bring it through the hoop, but I like doing that at each of the, I guess you call it a corner, each of the corners. And by folding it over like this, it's easier to sew it also because you don't get it into the other piece that you're not ready for yet, right? So, um, Oops. Okay. Okay, I want to remind you guys that Sandra's on after I leave, and Gladys will not be on tomorrow. She's going to start fresh on Monday. She wrote that down in her Facebook page, so she won't be on until Monday. She's having a nice little vacation, and we will be on Saturday for the Zoom private private Zoom. We have a lot of nice ladies that come on with us, and we have a good time. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, sometimes you get the fabric doesn't want to cooperate with you, and so you okay. So Gladys will be ready to start on Monday, all nice and fresh and relaxed. Yes, I knew that. I knew that, Susan, this time, minus Susan. But Susan can tell you how much fun we have, and we do. Talking and sewing and working on UFOs and making quilts and just, I mean, we just do all kinds of things. And so if anybody ever wants to join, please let me know. It's a lot of fun. I have a blast doing it. Um, Pull that down a little bit because I will end up coming back and cutting off, the pieces to the back of these. I'm just not doing it right now, but I will come back and do that. Wondering if a smaller needle might work. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here's my first one of the day. I'm putting it in my little tray thing over here. Keep track of what I'm doing, right? Okay, let's do another knot. Not sure. So turn it. Go like this. Okay, I need another piece here. Doesn't matter in this case, they're both slippery. I try to stay away from the slippery ones, but okay. I'm having fun with these hexes. I want to do my lion's head that I have over here. That's English paper piecing. Um, now that I think I've got the hang of it. I didn't want to, but now I think I can without much of a problem, right? I need to get a smaller needle, I think. Uh, there we go. Yeah, I think maybe I might need to have to get one. That's all right. This is not really, I don't know. It's okay, but I think I need a smaller one. But I'll wait till I run out of thread here, then I'll get it. Up and over like that. Yeah, it looked like I already did it. Wait a minute, I didn't do it. Get rid of that piece. Through here. As you go along, it gets a little bit tighter, you know, to want to go through all the pieces here. Yeah, this one requires this little hoop. Okay, I always go back and I redo where I started. I begin and end in the same spot. Okay, so this is where I started. So this is where I'm going to end. Right here, like so. And you got yourself a nice little circle. And you're making hexies all day. Jen, time to get up. Rise and shine. Forgot I gotta make another knot. Okay, now I can fold it over and over again. And now fold it back over. Okay. Doesn't really matter if it's all nice and neat or not because all that's probably going to get cut off. Everything under the circle that I showed you right there, that'll be cut off eventually. Yeah. Okay, so oops. Okay, now it's okay if this part right here is bent a little bit. That doesn't matter. That's on the back. Okay. I try not to do that, but sometimes it happens and you can't help it, right? As long as it doesn't show and it's going to be on the back. Okay. And you don't want to do this fabric tight either because you want to be able to, you're going to use it, you know, you're going to go in between here and these and you're going to sew. So you don't want it to be super tight, but you don't want it to be really loose either. Hi, Carrie. You are not at home. You're with your worker. Okay. Have a good time. Sounds like fun. Okay. We're going to fold this, this, and this. Okay. We're going to come back over here. Now, what I want to make sure of is that this two pieces, okay, they look good. Okay. This is the bigger of the pieces. So that's why I want to make sure that they're in place and they look good. Okay. Try not to get the tail caught in here as I'm going along. Why is that so tough? I don't know. It is, so. Okay. Okay, get the last piece right here. Okay, what I mean by the circle, this white thread right here that's going all the way around, I'm going to cut all that around by the circle, is what I mean. Probably hard to see the white on white, right? But here's another one of the hexes. Okay, now I need to do another dots. Starting to curl by itself out here at the end. What's going on? This little piece right here. Bring it to the end here. Well, as close to the end as you can. Glad I said hi, Carrie. All right, now advertisement in Spanish there. Come on. I don't think one. Okay, hold on. The witch. I use these glasses for the bifocal, and I can still see very well. But I will be getting a new pair very soon. I can't even get this one in. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, now, all right, pull it through. And grab it around the hoop, like so. There we go. I don't know how long this thread is going to last, but usually I can do 4 with the length of the thread that I choose. Not always. Usually, though, it lets me do 4. So we shall see, right? Okay, fold it. Okay. Up and through the hoop. Okay. And grab a circle. There we go. Okay, fold this down. Come back over here. Come through here. Here. Whoops. Here, here, here. Up over here. I'm getting very close to the end here, which of both the hexie and the thread. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Here. Okay, pull this down. I don't want that coming out again. And through here. Okay. I was able to get it to go last. So, go. There's another one. Okay. Couple things I need to do before I continue. Okay, I did order some stuff from Marshall's Dry Goods. Okay. So that'll be coming. I ordered fabric. They have really good deals. Okay, so that I need to get a needle, smaller one. Okay, here. Those are about, I need small, small. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah, like this. Okay, let's see here. I need kind of a long one. I think this one. Okay, and this one, the thicker one, can go right here. And this one. Yeah, I think this one will do fine. Okay, just had to make sure. All right, so that's close itself. Good. And this wraps around it. And this goes over here. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to stand up. So up, I'm going to stand up for a minute. Oh, my legs. Feels good to stretch. People say sitting or laying, that's good and all that stuff to do. I had a friend that laid in bed for 6 years. She never got up for anything. I mean, she laid there for 6 years, and she died very young. 6, 7, 8. Everybody exercise with me. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 6, 27, 8, 29, 30. I try to get to 40, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, now let's try the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Wow, I did it. I did it. I did it. Yep. Jen, get up. Gladys said, get up. Okay. Wow. Whew. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Okay. Now, what's red? I like working with this thread more than the other thread because this one's not it's a lot more stronger, more stable than the other thread is. All right. Still trying to catch my breath. Okay, gonna tie a knot. Hi, Lana. Yeah, yeah, again. What Gladys and Kathy said. Oh my goodness, you guys are funny, funny, funny. All right, Going to, which one's the good side? You been lurking? Nice. Lurking's good. How's your mom? Did you hear me, Lana, say that my brother died? You got a meeting soon? Yeah. Okay, good. Good, good, good. You didn't hear me, Lana. My brother passed. Oh man, I thought that was in the knot. Come on, tie a knot. There we go. And tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree, right? Okay, Gladys said hi to Lana. Right. Now, grab one of these. Make sure it's not connected to any other ones, right? He lived in California, Moreno Valley. Thank you, Lana. Yeah, he lived in the house that we bought many years ago, talking 1985, when it was brand new. So there's been 3 deaths in that house. I wouldn't live there if somebody give it to me for free. Um, well, my son found him last night. So sometime my sister talked to him Sunday morning. So sometime between, and they figured, okay, the trash cans were taken out, so he takes those out on Monday nights. So we're saying sometime between Tuesday and last night when my son found him. Um, that's our best guess, Valerie. I'm still typing left-handed when you sleep. Yeah, so he lived in Moreno Valley, California. So I will not be going. My brother and my sister and my son are going to go through his things, and they may or may not have a funeral. I don't know, but if they do, no, he had not. Michael thinks that he had cancer and just didn't tell anyone, and that could very well be because cancer runs in the family and the lifestyle that he led. It wasn't so. And then they're saying, well, maybe he had a heart attack, or we don't know until the coroner gets done doing. Thank you so much. Yep, they're going to do one. And Lana, do they know? No, not yet. We want them to do an autopsy because we want to find out what happened and how he died. Yes, he was a smoker. Yes, he was a drinker. Um, he started doing both of those when he was like 14 years old. So So yeah, his lifestyle, what is going on here? Then he did cocaine, then he did marijuana. So I mean, he didn't have the best lifestyle there ever was, right? He wasn't married. He did have a daughter and granddaughter and a grandson. He was 68. In May, he would have turned 69. Um, his name was Eddie. No, no, he had the dog was outside, so they think this is what they're piecing together. Okay, they think that he let the dog out to go to the bathroom, and then was waiting for him to come back so he can go get him to go to bed. So he never went back and got him. And so he was outside when Michael got there. So Michael took him home, and he's going to keep him. Just add to the menagerie of dogs he already has, which I'm very happy to hear that Michael's going to keep him. And they'll know more. Michael found him. He slumped over on the couch, kind of like to one side. So thank you so much, Lana. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. So we think it was probably because Michael found him last night. So probably Tuesday evening. Um, you know, either Monday or Tuesday. He always said that I would be the first to go. No, nope, nope, nope. What laundry did you do, Dave? What laundry did you do? What'd you wash? Tell me nothing. I know that, Lana, and thank you very, very much. Thank you. Yeah, I called my son to see how he handled that, finding him, and he handled it pretty good. And then I called my uncle, told him, and my cousin. So that's kind of busy. Thank you, Susan. No, there's not, Lana. There's we weren't really all that close as far as that goes, but he was still my brother and I loved him, and He was the first one to be born of all the cousins in my generation. Um, First grandchild. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him a lot. I wasn't. This isn't the right needle either. Gotta find the right needle. So we have Dave's talking more and more about living in an RV. It would behoove us to do something like that because money wise, I've seen some really nice ones out there that you can buy and pay only like 549 a month. I think they call it rent to own or something. I don't know. Well, wait, 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 did I forgot to do the very edge of this? Yeah, okay. I know. Maybe. Oh, thank you. Did it come out? Yeah, where Chase bit me on my hand, it was bleeding in my bed. So I gave them my sheets. Okay, another one. Mm. Mm. How about that? Let's go number nuts. I always forget about the nuts. Always, always. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right, now fold this. I did this part. Now I'm going to fold this. Okay. I am not going to pull that out. Okay. I have so many of these to do, it's not even funny. Yeah, I forgot to fold that one over. When I get 6 of these, I can, well, not really, because I need the middle, huh? I need yellow for the middle, so I thought I saw some yellow. I'll ask Dave when he comes out. He's making the bed right now, so if so, then I can just cut some yellow and put it together. Okay, getting to the edge here. I just want this thread to last till I get over there and not come out. Okay, getting harder and harder. Oh my goodness. Well, up to there. Okay, and then this one. And okay, got it. Can you look in here? I think there's yellow fabric. I need some yellow fabric. I've got to make some, what do you call it? Got to cut some fabric. Over here, Dave, give me glue.
If you just look, turn around,
I,
look, I see yellow fabric. There's one there
where?
in that pile. And if
No, no,
you
no.
look in that one, there's some there.
Solid yellow over here. I want solid yellow. I saw it yesterday when you were looking for the, other, if that was the only one you were in, was that one.
You never even looked anywhere. Like right around you,
They're
there's
being
some.
used. They're being used. Okay. I know I have some, but they're being used. It was solid yellow. There it is.
That's not solid.
Well, I mean, it's yellow. Okay.
Oh, I see.
This is what I'm going to use to put in the middle of mine. I was going to use this for the sun or whatever for my elephant, but I'll use it for. Thank you, Dave. So I don't know how many 2.5ers it'll give me, but wait here, let me cut a 2.5 and do one. Yeah, I'll straighten it up in a minute. I'll have to iron, which is fine. Okay, this is find the good edges, right? Gonna have Susan. Well, Kathy, I understand you and your family are in my prayers. It is time for me to head to the fairgrounds. Thank you so much, Susan. You have a good day, okay? Thank you. Okay. Now, that's where this needle it seems to be a little bit too big also. Maybe I got the wrong one. Yeah, this one looks much. I think I kept using the same one. Okay, so I'll put this one here. These some thread. Can't go far without thread, right? Try to find here it is. I was looking for the piece that I ended it with. bring this up. See if I can see the eye of this needle. No. Try as I may, I cannot see it. Oh. Dave, I don't see it. Dave, can I have your Can I have your flashlight? I dropped my needle. I don't see it anywhere. And I'm not moving. Couldn't have gone far. Sorry, my shirt, jacket, pants. Nope, nope, nope. Thanks. Couldn't have gone far, but I don't see it. I wonder if it's on me.
Well, look.
Mm-mm, I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere.
You gotta scoot back.
Where? I don't see it, Dave.
Okay, then you won't step on it. Bounced way out wherever.
Okay, thank you. Well, I never even had a chance to use it. It'll show up. It always does, right? Get another one. Hmm?
Martell before one.
Okay, before one? Before I get off? But then how? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I'll use that one. I lost my needle on. Okay, no problem. Have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Somehow I need to get this in a knot again. And then get it in the needle. Oh, I thought I did do a knot. Let's see. No, I don't feel one. I was hoping to get lucky. No. All right. Now, then the needle. Put it in the needle. And then it's ready to go. Okay, there's the eye. Which glasses? Okay, now back to this one. Okay. Fold over, over again. Okay. Over and over and over. Pull it through, all the way to the knots. Okay. There. All right. So this is the first part. Okay. This needle's very sharp. I like it. Very sharp and very thin. I got these, they were in the Jolly Box for Christmas a couple years ago. 2023, I believe. I'm wondering if it could have jumped up here. No. Nope, I don't see it. What makes it hard is it's so close to the color of my mat. My cutting mat. So, okay. Uh-oh. It's all right. I'll take care of it. Okay, now this piece comes down like so. Ta-da! Okay, so now come up here through both pieces of fabric, this and this, and I'm going to bring it through the hoop. I'm going to put a hoop right there, okay? Then I'm going to come up and do the same. Whoops. Okay, up and through that piece. Okay, then I'm going to come back here to this one. All right, both pieces of fabric, top and the bottom, like so. Okay, you don't want to get that. And then up through here. Okay, and then I need do it again right here. And come up here. I always end where I start. I think I said that before, but you want to cut it. Okay, let's see, we have a little bit here. Any loose threads or anything like that. Can I go ahead and cut it off like I just did? Okay, this is my center. Okay, so I'm going to start. Take these and I'm going to go around my center. Like so. Let's see, maybe like that. Better. Huh? This piece doesn't want to, let me see. I have more. Which will be the, okay, this one like this. There we go. And then like that. There, what do you think of my little flower? Isn't it cute? These are my in-betweeners of my colors. Okay. That I've already done. So I've been racking my brains out trying to figure out an easier way to do these knots, but I think that's really going to pop, especially the yellows there. I like it. Okay, so let's take the first piece. I'm going to lay them on top of each other, and I'm going to put it to where right sides are together. Okay, right sides are together. And like so. I don't know if what's going on here. Oh, like this. Okay. Right sides are still together. See the back side and the back side over here. So I'm keeping the right sides together. And I'm going to go through here. to get it to, there we go. Here and there. Okay. I come through and I'm going to do it again. But this time I'm going to come up through the loop. Okay. And just to make sure that it's in there really, really good, I'm going to do it one more time. It is better to be safe than sorry, right? Okay, up through the loop. Okay, now I'm going to start sewing it. And I'm going to be very careful that I don't lose my tail. So as I'm going through these, I'm keeping an eye on the tail. Right now it's kind of long, but if I don't keep track of it, it won't be long for long. Long for long. So I like to do mine kind of close together, and you want to make sure that you're going through both of them at the same time. Okay. Not just one. One's not going to do anything. So you want to go through both of them at the same time. There's a lot to making just one of these flowers. A lot. But I'll tell you, I love it. I find it a lot of fun. Very, I'm enjoying it immensely. I guess you could say I'm hooked on hexies, right? I can't really do it over on my couch because there's not enough light over there. We don't have a, we only have the light that's in the ceiling. We don't have a light, a lamp or anything. So I'm getting to the end, you guys. So whenever I make hexies, I do it here at my area. So all these hexies that you see that I've done them over here. I tried one time to do it on the couch and I couldn't even get one done. So I said, okay, so much for that, right? Okay, now that I'm at the end, I'm going to go and I'm going to put it through the loop. Okay. And I'm going to do it again. That one didn't look like it went through to all the way. Let me see. I may have to do it again. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, come back up. Okay, so there we have it. There's your first one. It's gonna look pretty good. I like that. And now we're gonna take our second one. Don't worry, all this writing will be on there when I get done. Okay, the second one fits. You gotta find out which way it fits the best. Okay, Gladys said bye, Susan. Okay, I'm gonna guess. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna put that right there, and I'm going to continue on. So since I didn't take it out, I don't need to put a knot, but I am going to put a couple of loops in here because I want the pieces to stay. Okay. Because they'll be here forever. And you don't want to get your template in there because you're going to take it out. Okay. Only the fabric. Okay, I'm glad I said goodbye to Lana. Okay. So next week, beginning Monday, we're going to work on the unicorn, FPP unicorn, and then Tuesday we'll do our crafts, whatever that is. I don't have my dolphin anymore. He's done. Jen might have to find supernatural. I asked her, but I don't know. And then Wednesday we're going to work in the Christmas book, The Vintage Christmas by Lori Holt. Either the gingerbread man or the snowman, one of those two. I'll be working on the snowman. And then Thursday is UFO day. And then Mondays at 4 o'clock Central, Gladys will be on. Tuesdays at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard, Sandra will be on. And then Wednesdays at 4 o'clock Central, Gladys. Thursday at 1 o'clock Pacific is Sandra. And also at night, Thursday night, will be Shady Susan at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. And then Friday, Gladys is on at 4 Central. Mind where I left off. And then Saturday, we have our Zoom, private Zoom. Well, it's not private. You know, whoever wants to come to let me or Gladys know, and we will take care of it for you. So that's next week. And in between all that, I have baseball games. So, So I kind of like to say that Sandra comes on right as I'm leaving. Sometimes she comes on earlier, but right as I'm leaving, she'll be on. And that's next week's schedule. Anybody have any questions? You guys know what I'm on Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific. Pacific Standard Time. Is there anybody on right now? Okay, let's put this in the loop because I'm at the end. Very, very, very last one.
Those are two sandwiches right on the plate, and the just covered.
And some root beer. You can take the cold root beer and add the warm. I don't care. Okay. And I like what I like to call is my Mickey ears. Okay. And you're going to continue on. Mickey as in Mickey Mouse. That's perfect fit right. However long you can use the thread is general. Can you get her up? I woke her up like 3 or 4 times. Please. Especially if you're going to leave, I want her up. Okay, so I'm going to tie it off here in a loop a couple times. One of these usually lasts me, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. So, okay, one. I'm having issues here. I need to get one of those symbols that don't hurt your finger. To see how bruised my fingers are from doing this, but I don't care because I'd like to. I think it's very entertaining. I don't need a straw, Dave. For a while, it starts hurting my hand. Seriously. Okay, just moving right along. Okay. So, and everybody's remembering to give me a thumbs up, please. Please, please, please. Okay.
You don't stop.
No, make sure Jen's up. It's gonna take her a few to get her eyes before you make my sandwich. Thank you. I'm getting to the end. I heard Jen say Chase. All right, I'm getting to the end. All right, so I'm going to up like that. And again, 2 or 3 times is good. I was watching this one video a while ago where the lady was doing it
What?
in the like coming back up in the loop after every stitch that she put in. That's really not necessary. I don't want to get that piece right there. Oops. That's all right. I'm coming back to do a loop anyway, so. Connect these two together. There we go. Man, oh man. I'm going to do it sneakily. Bring it up. Because that's what I was going to do anyways. Okay. Now, why do I even try with those glasses? No, I can't see. Okay, here's the third out of 6. Okay, there's 3, 2, 3. Now, this one. Can I have an aspirin? Getting a headache. I don't know, but I want to stop it. Okay, let's see which one's going to fit better. Oh, looks like that's a pretty good fit right there. Huh? What do you think? Nope, it has to be this one. Okay. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I didn't have a good grip on it. Thank you.
Unknown caller.
Okay, so this is on here really good. I think this will be a uh, was on there really good. What I do? What I do? There we go. Okay, so this piece just doesn't want to cooperate. Let me get it bigger. Okay, the needle. All right, now first try. Okay, through. There we go. See, ask for and you shall get. Right, first try. Now, the reason why I keep changing my glasses is because I'm not allowed to wear those. They're only, of course, so I could see the needle with the bifocals. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Shoot, I can't get the knot. Come on, go through. Thank you. Hi, Sandra. You finally made it home? Where were you? Finally made it home. Well, welcome, welcome. Okay, pull it through, pull it through, and try. All right, now continue on. That's what I'm going to do. Farm watching, three kiddos. Jamie had bad toenail cut up. Ooh. She okay? She is okay. Almost puked from watching. Yeah, I can imagine. Wow. Ouch. Yeah, I know. Those toenails, man, they're sensitive. I know. My brother passed away, Sandra. My older brother, Eddie. What happened here? As long as it's not getting in my way, I'm going to leave it. Ow. Okay, I'm just moving right along. Because you had to hurry home for your live, right? My friend's son passed away last night. Drunk overdose, about 20. Oh, man, are you serious? No, we think that my brother had a heart attack. Michael found him. I'm very sorry for your friend. I'm sorry. I know it's tough, but my brother didn't exactly lead the healthiest lifestyle. Uh, I know. He ate well, but the rest of it, he drank every night. He went through a 12 pack at least every night. He did marijuana, cocaine. He smoked, so he didn't live a good lifestyle, but he ate well. By himself, just he and his dog. So, sure you can. Absolutely. If and you want to be, you can do whatever you want, Sandra. It's your channel. You got any of the kids with you right now? Okay, Sandra. This kid started drunk in high school, never worked, so how did they pay for the drugs? No, you're kid free. Well, maybe he was the dealer, so he got a portion. It's hard to say. My brother worked. Okay. Okay, here's the fourth one. A little bit,
Unknown caller.
yeah, let's see which one. This one? Yeah, looks good. Looking good. Yeah, I knew what you meant. So my brother is the third person to die in that house. And that house has always been in our family. Nobody else ever lived in it. We moved in in 1985. My ex-husband, my mom, my dad, Michael. And then I'm gonna say 86 because it was December 27th of 85. Brand spanking new home. It was nice. Then I didn't really like it out there in Moreno Valley. So my mom, she got us a pool, hoping that that would help, and it did for a while. Because it got hot out there. It's like the desert. 120 in the shade. It's a nice house. It's 3 stories, and dang it, I don't know what happened. My solar kind of keeps breaking open and bleeding when I'm not looking. Right? Okay, so but I'm not gonna move in there. It's paid for. Um, 3 bedroom, 2 3/4 baths. I mean, it's a nice house. I don't know what Eddie's wishes were. Maybe I can move in there. But the pool's gone. He took the pool out. But maybe get one of those above ground, right? We save a whole bunch of money if we didn't have to pay for the rent, mortgage. I'm gonna talk to my sister about it and see what she thinks. It's not a good neighborhood. The neighborhood's really gone down, but it's a nice house. Well, it was last time I saw it. That was about 20 years ago. My mom and my brother's girlfriend, they both died in the master bedroom. So would I really want to live there, right? I'd rather sell it and then get a portion, all of us get a portion of the money. Because it would get divided between five, five? Yeah, five. Unless Eddie has a will, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to do this corner here one more time. Like so. Okay. Then, there we go. And then my last one, like, like this. Okay.
Okay, you want to pee now or right at one?
Right at one place. Or I can't go right now. I'm the only one here. Well, just go ahead and
Okay,
go.
if I'm there an hour and you have to pee, then what do you do?
Okay, well, then I'll go out when I get done. Okay. I am set up to try alive. If blurry, tell me right away. Okay. If you were blurry to me the other day the whole time. So if you are, I'll let you know. Okay. But other people saw you just fine. Yeah, let you know. The only thing is a hydrocodone, Dave. Or that's all there should be. Okay, so I'm putting on the last one. I think maybe I might have bumped my hand on my phone or something. I don't know. Hey, Dave, can you get some band-aids? I'm getting, Matt, yep. I hear you, Sandra. I would have gotten mad a long time ago. Tell them you want credit because the service sucks. Tell them that you're not getting, you know, how it's coming in blurry and all that stuff, and tell them you want credit for it. Like I did. I just got $200 credit because I told them, you know, it's getting there, guys. It's getting there. And it's okay. I mean, I've gotten credit where I got like $50 off for the inconvenience. So if you tell them, they'll give it to you. And you got witnesses. Okay, I'm going to bring it up here and I'm going to come through the loop. And I'm going to do it again. Come up to the loop. And because this is my last one, Gladys, I didn't have power for 35 minutes yesterday. What happened, Gladys? And then I'm going to do it one more time because this is the last one and I want it to stick on there, right? Okay. Okay. Take the iron, press it. Yeah, I really like this. I like it, the yellow in the middle there. What do you guys think? Looks a lot better than I just had it sitting around, huh? But anyway, I'll take an iron and I'll press it and then it'll look really nice. So there's my flower for today. It doesn't want to stay. I'll do more, but for now. You don't know what caused it? Yeah, I've gone, hours without electricity. I don't think so here, but I have before gone, you know, without power, and it's not fun at all. Not at all. Okay, so I covered next week, right? Flowers are what I like. You like to do the flowers. Do you like the flower here, Sandra? That's okay. See? Well, once it's flattened out like that. Okay. They're fun. Um, do you use a thimble when you do all this? Are you using a thimble? I had one. Did I put it in here? Oh, there's yours right there, Sandra, on the bottom. Maybe I put it over here. I have two back. Thimble, thimble. No, I had one of those metal silver ones. Nope. I was hoping, but Um, Sandra, did you? I was not here. No thimble. Did I what? Is it the drawer? I have five or more thimbles. Are they all the metal one or whatever, the aluminum, the silver? I don't know. Next week. Um, okay, Sandra's going to be coming on here in about 5 minutes. We'll cross our fingers that she is going to come in really clear, right? We'll keep our fingers crossed. Your Uncle Eddie died. Yeah.
Excuse me?
This is not a joke. He passed. Michael found him last night. Karen sent him.
Wow, something's finally happening that's decent in the world.
Jen, stop it.
He hated you, he hated me. Why should I care? He wouldn't care if we had died. How those mother are
Jen
putting me through.
Jen doesn't like her Uncle Eddie. Hi, baby boy.
Yeah, did you
Okay,
guys-
Sandra says leather. Yes, I need a leather one. Where can I get one like that?
You know it, yeah.
You think that Amazon might have it? Might. Oh, my baby boy, my sweet baby boy.
Yeah.
You've been cleaning, haven't you? You're all wet. Yeah, I know. Even if you do bite me, I still love you. Yeah. Mommy's got that big owie on her hand. Yeah. But that's okay. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Okay, Sandra, we'll see you in a minute over there on your side. Have a. Mm, you're so cute. So yesterday I watched the very like maybe 2 minutes of my soap opera, and then President Trump came on, so I watched that, hoping that my soap would be back. But then he finished at 2, and it was too late to watch my soap. So. That's a good boy. Well, you like this, don't you? You like being pampered, don't you? I know. Yeah. Look at this, you guys. He's liking it. Okay, do I have any comments, questions, anything like that? You're so sweet, Chase. Okay, you gotta get down. I just gotta say goodbye. You don't want to go, do you? Okay, bye-bye. All right, so no comments or anything like that.
Unknown caller.
San Antonio, Texas. I don't know anybody in San Antonio. Oh, yeah, I do. My friend Donna, she lives there. But I have her phone number, so it wouldn't say San Antonio, right? Okay, so I say that we all get ready, head over to Sandra's, walk in a nice orderly fashion. Do not push, do not shove, do not run. Running can cause us to fall down and get hurt. We're old. So let's all head on over to Sandra's. Have a great weekend, everybody. And I will see you probably on the web. Thank you so much for coming. And we'll have a great time, okay? Let's go over Sandra's. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Love y'all. Bye. Okay, I gotta go to the